right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Look, we are out here at Curly's house because this done got hot. So when it gets this hot, Curly moves from the shop to the house for the training because he's got a pond out here. He's got all the things a dog needs, a little bit better than right there by Duck Commander. So watch where you step around here though, because there's a bunch of dogs. But we're gonna check out old Josie, see how our next level retriever is doing. And, you know, just come play with her. She's probably, how old is she? She's probably getting ready for her first cycle. So odds are she's gonna be the belle of the ball around this joint for a little while. But anyway, there she is. Look at her sitting over. Oh, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. You know it's me, huh? Yeah. She said, that's the one I watch on TV. No. How is she, Curly?
Well, we're on to the fun part.
The fun part?
Force fetching.
Ooh, hold that duck, girl. Hold that duck.
Oh,
hold that tiger.
Don't let it go.
As Coach O would say. Welcome back, Coach O, by the way, if you watch this. I know you don't.
I'm excited.
But welcome back.
Yeah. We're about to take that natty.
Yeah, no, but we'll be all right. It'll be fun to watch again.
Yeah.
It won't suck to watch. Okay, we're closing it in. Yeah, he can't let everybody see this force fetching stuff.
Let's get to work.
You don't want this out to the public. No, I'm kidding. Look, force fetch one of them deals. Love it or hate it, you got to do it if you're a duck hunter. So,
Josie.
Because I've hunted with dogs that have the hardest mouths in the world that basically look like vampires got a hold of them whenever they get you the ones back, and then you got the ones that drop it 7 times. Hey, what you smelling on my shoes?
It's just not efficient.
That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Boy, you yellow dogs are good. Golly. Why people want them brown ones? I'm looking at you, Luke. I'm talking to you, son. So what's she been doing every day? She been waking up, fish, hunt, golf, drink?
Pretty much.
That's pretty much her day? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all trash. I've done that in like my last 3 videos. But you know what? It ain't as bad as the song before it. So, what you smell on my shoes?
We've been waking up, and everything obedience-wise has been it's great.
She's an overachiever.
Yeah.
She about full grown.
She's getting bigger.
Yeah.
But it's a good bigger. Hey, get out of that. You can already see muscle development and stuff right here. And on her shoulders.
Well, that's because she's on that next level, son.
That's that premium food.
Big swole.
Josie, place. So on top of just straight up training sessions, good girl.
That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Go down there.
Come here.
I know. I'm not going to touch you.
Here.
You think this is vacation. We still got to work, girl. We still got to work.
There you go. But on top of just training sessions, she's gotten more mature, holding her attention span longer. She's also got more alpha in her with the other dogs. So she's getting back at them.
You're getting after your mama now. You're taking after Brittany now. You got, you just growl at them. Yeah, there you go.
So she's standing up for herself. I like that. She's getting more gritty, especially with this size. You're going to have that. The size mouth, during this force fetch phase, she's only on day 4. We're going to focus on getting a good firm bite because of how small she is, but not popping. No popping and no, early release.
Well, yeah, she ain't gonna be. I'm guessing when we got you, girl, we ordered you small. We ordered pint size. Yeah. So, like a goose, you're gonna have to carry by a wing. Just like Jude did, just like Jesse did, you just grab them by a wing. A mallard, you can almost get all of it, but you're a teal specialist. That's where we live, and that's what we like to eat. Okay, so
I don't see a lot of geese in her future.
Nah, maybe a long speckle belly that gets chin strapped, but that's about it.
Sit right. Good girl. So we've already worked with her on the glove. And while we're on force fetching, we're fixing the lazy sit, which that's really just to have good posture and also help her hips in the long term. But these smaller dogs, it's not as big of a deal. Yeah. It just bothers me.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because they look kind of goofy.
just
Even
look-
though they're doing what they tell you, they're like,
Yeah.
they like me. They just plop out there, got them legs spread, you know. I mean, it happens. That's the same way I see it, man. It's all good.
Yeah. But that and hand delivery on this is stuff that, especially in force fetching, traditional force fetching that gets frowned upon is always, oh yeah, it's rah, rah, rah. Yeah, you're working on fetch it up, hold, drop, but you're also working on how they present it to you. And so it's the detailed stuff outside of the actual commands that we're focusing on here. First day, you know, we get them on the table, get them comfortable. You know about force fetch.
Oh,
But,
yeah. I did it with one.
yeah.
That's why I said, nope, never again.
Right. And that brings the point up is like, if you're not experienced, you should not do this.
Yeah.
You can ruin the dog. You should seek professional help or pay a trainer to do it for you.
Yeah. Yeah, it was tough. When I did it myself, it was tough.
Yeah.
I mean, thank God for YouTube.
Yeah.
And videos like this. I mean, for real, because that's how I did
Yeah.
it. Was like, but then I said after it, I was like, I'll never do that again.
Yeah.
Like, I'll pay somebody to do that just because of the time it takes.
The time, and it's finicky.
To get a good,
It's finicky
you know.
too.
Yeah.
You can definitely ruin a dog if you don't know what you're doing, because it can get emotionally. You can get emotionally involved with your reactions.
Oh, yeah, it's just like a toddler. Ain't no different. Ain't no different than a little human.
Yeah.
So.
That left ear may be a little sore right now.
Oh, yeah, that's why she's scratchy. Look at her. Oh, that's a good girl. Yeah.
So we've worked with the glove. The glove.
I get to be good cop.
Yeah.
You bad cop. Oh, that's a good girl.
This glove actually has some duck blood on it. Mm-hmm. So you have some scent too from your birds. And every time I get one, frozen wing out or something, I'll rub it on this. But so we start out with this in our hand, and that way you can manipulate the mouth more, and you can see how hard she's biting. You can feel it.
Yeah.
There you go, good. She's got a good hold. So this is not gonna lead the dog to biting people. That's a myth. So right now I'm examining, every time they have something in their mouth, I examine their cheeks on their teeth, because if they start biting themselves, they're reluctant to have something in their mouth. And you're also showing them how to properly put a hold on the object. So here, if you get that shot, you can see the teeth. I'm fine, I just feel pressure. It's a thick welding glove. But even when I let go, all right, so she held it for a couple seconds, but then she loosened up. So all I'm doing is applying a little pressure, or I can do it one-handed with my thumb under the bottom jaw. Now I can tell if she's letting go of pressure, and I'll reinforce it with hold, hold, or if I'm not applying pressure and she keeps it, good, good. And you usually do a long, slow stroke. Also, the whole time that we've been doing this, she is learning how to breathe through her nose and quit moving that tongue, then pushing it out. No, that's an automatic, instinctive thing for them to do, but they learn, now this is our 4th or 5th day, they learn how to breathe with that in their mouth, and they get comfortable with something touching their tongue. And drop. She's past that. Now we start picking up random objects. We even have a bumper here that she's used to, and it's a rubber, so it's a softer hold. You got wood here, it's a different texture. It's smaller in diameter, but also wider, so now she's got to balance it. What she hasn't got to is something more along the size of a duck.
Yeah.
Which for her little mouth, we are definitely going to go over before she gets off this table.
Yeah.
Because she has to get used to that. With that glove, not only are you seeing the pressure she's applying and manipulating the mouth, you can they are learning, you can hold that bottom jaw with that thumb, and they are learning how to breathe around an object in their mouth.
Yeah.
So they get used to that in a calm setting versus doing it when they're dog tired. Yeah, you can't do that. They'll drown. That's where they start inhaling water.
Yeah, that's when you hear, that's when they all sound like they got kennel cough.
Yeah.
Or emphysema. You're like, God. Like, just breathe, it'll be okay.
All right, girl. Hey, fetch it up. Well, we got an audience today. Hey, fetch it up.
It's a little different.
Come on, fetch it up. Fetch it up. Fetch it up. Good.
There you go.
So opening it, just a little pressure, and as soon as you let off that pressure using your thumb pad, it's gone. The pain's gone. So what you're doing is you're applying pressure when she doesn't open that mouth, and you already taught her the command of fetch it up. Fetch it up just means go get it. Now I'm holding my hand here while I'm doing all this talking, so she has a good hold, which we'll go to next. But the first thing is you got to get them to open their mouth. As soon as they open their mouth, the pain goes away. The pressure is released. So there's no long-term effects to it. We're not doing anything crazy, but we are teaching her, hey, as soon as I say it, I want you to go after it. And as soon as she goes after it, we release the pressure. Hold. Drop. Drop, drop. Good. Not a girl.
Good job, girl.
And you're staying calm through the whole thing. If you get fired up, the dog gets going crazy, they're not retaining anything, so it's not very productive.
Quit looking at me. I ain't gonna save you.
Yes. But Dad.
I ain't gonna save you. You got the wrong feller. Ask them boys. You may want to go holler at Miss Brittany if you want a true good cop.
Oh, yeah. See, we're going through that teaching phase, that phase that's not so fun, but as soon as they get this down pat, that tail starts wagging, they know what you want, you're working in synchrony, you're a solid team. And once they're past this phase, which you'll see, they're unstoppable.
Oh yeah.
This is kind of like really breaking it down for them, and a lot of thinking, but not a lot of running. They want to run, they want to go. They're still puppies, even at 6-7 months old, but you're making them like really think. It's like sitting us down and doing math.
Yeah. Well, no, give me math. It's like me doing English.
Or that.
God.
Or chemistry.
No, but I will say for all y'all at home, like I trained one dog completely myself. This was the worst part right here. Hands down, blinds easy, fetching easy compared to this. This was the worst part because you are emotionally invested in this dog.
Yeah.
Like, and those with emotions come great emotions like love, and then bigger emotions like frustrations and anger. So this is the worst part to me. Having done one completely myself, this was the worst part, and this was also when I said I'll never do it again. I said, no, it's a lot easier. Because like when you move on to like blinds and T-drills and stuff, I mean, that stuff is not bad. Like that's just you out there in the yard watching, and they're doing what they want to do. They're running. The worst thing a dog wants to do is this right here. Just sit here. Just freaking sit here.
Yep.
Like, so it's a.
But that's a good call that you realize you don't want to do that again.
No, I don't want to do it ever again. Ever again.
That's
I could do the other stuff. Like I could take a started dog and do the other stuff because it's not, that's fun. Like you're outside throwing bumpers and moving and chasing and doing all, but this right here was tough. This was a toughie.
Well, this is the toughest on the dog too.
Yeah.
And you got to realize that this is, like you said, it's not their ideal training session.
Nah.
But on top of that, it's just mentally tolling on them.
Yeah.
And you're just pushing them. You're pushing them to be their best, but then once they learn it, you can't let them backtrack. No. Because then they see that little out, and they take it every time. So it's a firm balance between pressure, no pressure, praise, no praise. If you halfway did it, we're just going to move on and do it again. If you did great, we're going to praise you, and then we're going to do it again. Yeah. Until we say it one time and we get that reaction, and that's perfection. We don't want just great, we want perfection, because they always, when you come off this table, they backtrack just a little bit because there's more freedom, more choices, more smells, more windows of opportunity. Yeah. Here, if you don't have it perfect on here in a calm scenario, we're in this garage right now in AC, we're not exhausted, and she's locked in right here. Now we have a cameraman, you're here, and me, and so
it's a little different.
It's a little different, but if you don't have it to perfection here, you will not have it out there.
Yeah, and especially when shotguns start going off and all the calls, the shotguns, the 5 other people.
A lot more stimuli.
Yeah.
Hey, fetch it up. Come on. Fetch it up. Come on. Fetch it up. Fetch it up. Fetch it up. There you go.
There you go.
Good, huh? Good. Once it's in there, we'll make sure her cheeks are cleared and she's not getting any pain off of that, because when it's in their mouth, you don't want them feeling pain. It's a good thing, right? Good. And we're holding that chin up. She's really not that bad at going down, maybe on a heavier object, but for now, she has no excuse. So I'm also looking for her tongue pushing this out, and she's not doing that. She's breathing through her nose good. That's why if you get up close to the dog, not only do they not want to smell your breath, but you want to go to the side, right? Because you don't want them to be hesitant about breathing out of their nose. So you stay to the side. But it's real intimate. I'm right here on her. She understands I have control of it. She knows she's not getting away. So she is focused on what we're doing right here. Drop. Drop. Good hold.
That's a good girl.
I would rather that than her just pre-dropping.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah, yeah. Good girl. That's a good girl. Huh.
Yeah, what you don't want is one of them that retrieves on the halves with you. Like, you get a duck, they get a duck.
Yeah.
Like, I've hunted with them. I'm still around one of them.
So we'll keep doing this. Let's do it one more time. Let's get a good one in. So I'm holding her ear. I'm not applying pressure yet. Hey, fetch it up. Fetch it up. Give her a chance. Fetch it up. Start applying pressure. Fetch it up. Fetch it up. Fetch it up. There you go. Good. That a girl. Good girl. Yeah. Give her some loving. Hey, see? That's what we want. Good. Good. Pump fakes you. Drop. Drop. Drop it. Good. Hey, good girl. We'll just keep doing that over and over and over again. The next thing will be working up to this weighted object. Yeah, we got some interest.
Ooh, that one may have a squeaker in it. Look out now.
And then a bigger hold, because this is gonna be even harder for her to breathe in. That's what we're working up to. And then what we'll do is kind of where they're sitting now, like we'll set them to the side over here. We'll loosen this up to where she is allowed to have her, or be able to reach the table with her head. And we'll start getting her to go and get the object away from me just handing it to her. Now that's down the road. We're not close to that yet, but that's what we're working up towards. And then you get them up here, nothing attached. They have freedom, except they are on the table. They have freedom, but they are on the table. And so then you cast them away from you on the table only, and you see if the dog is gonna take the out and jump down, which then you gotta get them back up here, or are they gonna go get the object still and bring it back to you? Now, once we get that flawless, we'll get on the ground where they have, and do the same thing, where they have a lot more freedom. They know they're not on the table, and there's more stimuli like we were talking about earlier. So it's more distracting. You're testing the dog. Once you teach them, you're testing them in a more real environment. So that's it for today. Josie, here. Good girl. Kennel. Good girl.
That's a good girl.
Pay attention. Pay attention. Ready? Ready? Here. Heel. Heel. Sit. Good, good. Ready? Ready? Place. Place. Josie, place. Good. Sit. No. Sit right. Good. Good girl. So why am I whispering? Because she's a puppy and I want her attention. And when you talk softer, they hear louder. Here. Heel. Hey. Here. Heel. Good. Good girl. She's getting too amped up, trying to zone her in. Ready? Place. Atta girl. No, sit right. Sit right. Ooh, you are headstrong on that lazy sit, aren't you? Ready? Ready, hey, ready. Here. Had a good girl. Heel. No, heel. Josie, heel. Good. Heel. Heel, heel, heel. Place. Place. Sit right. We've taught all these commands separately, and now we're trying to mesh them all together. So that's like the phase she's in, and we're still inside, so there's less distractions. So before we mesh them together outside where there's more distractions and it's more of a test, we're gonna make sure she perfects it in a less stimulus area, which is inside. That way it's just you and the dog, and she's being sloppy with it, so we can't go outside and mesh it together. Yeah, you gotta pay attention. Here. Heel. Sit. Good. One time. Sit right. Sit right. If I allow that, it's not only is it lazy and sloppy, and she's not a lazy or sloppy dog, when she gets older, she's gonna have hip problems, or more prone to hip problems. Obviously, we can't tell the future, but she's more prone to hip problems, and especially if she keeps lazy sitting on the same side. So that's the importance of good posture on top of good food and fuel and the right supplements. Hey, this is a very important part of training that a lot of clients and people don't realize, is getting them used to a side-by-side. You do it with a boat, we do it with a boat, side-by-side, truck, loading up, holding still, not jumping out when it's moving. So this is where you utilize place that we were just working on a minute ago. This is where you utilize place. So you get them in here, you point to where you want them, Josie, right here, and place. Sit. Sit and place. So the difference in that, sit is temporary, and that's what you want them to do in the space, which is place, where you put them. So if you load them up in the back seat and you only want them on this seat so they're not jumping all over the place, you tell them to place. And if you don't say sit, then they can stand right there, sit right there, or whatever. But if they keep standing, and I have another dog that does this, he keeps standing in place and he keeps falling out, I'll make him sit. Now he's concreted in, and he learns how to get his balance with turning and going across bumpy terrain and stuff like that. So that's the importance of taking them for a ride instead of making them run every single time. So when we pull up to water or to do training outside, we still act like we're on a hunt. We always go through the whole routine. So we say, hey, Josie, come here, sit. So she presents herself. I'm not even gonna use this. I just want her to wear it and get used to presenting herself in a good manners. This is outside of commands. We're using sit to teach manners. That way you're not fighting with a dog and having to wrestle them. She presents herself, and then the cue is, hey, you ready to go hunt? You ready to go hunt? Let's go. Let's go. That way she flips the switch on and knows we're about to work. And that is something she didn't do when she first came here. She wasn't big on the water at first, but Bay and Till, and even Maverick, another training dog, having them around, they take comfort in that. If you don't have that around, you yourself may have to get in the water to teach the dog some confidence. Usually if you have a dog with good DNA and instincts, then this stuff comes natural, especially if you're breeders, which Southern Oats is great. they'll start this acclimating them to water before they even go home, like 6 to 8 weeks. But with that being said, even if they do that and the puppy goes home and you never let them swim, not just touch the water, swim, and you don't get them acclimated or keep them acclimated to that, they can grow a fear to it because it's the unknown. You got to socialize the dog to noises, water, sudden movements. Just like we just talked about the side-by-side in the boat, if they don't know what it is, that's where the anxiety comes from, and that's where the hesitation comes from. Look how confident she is. She's just swimming around, having a great time. There's not even a bumper out there. We're not even working. She chose to do that. We're sitting here filming, and she's still swimming around, probably cooling off, but she's just relaxing, just as if me and you were swimming in a pool.
All right, folks, there you have it. Look at Josie. Look, she's ready to go home. She's like, I need to go home with a good cop. But look, y'all see her. Look how good she looks, man. Look at that. She's getting muscle. She's looking good. Coat looks great. And that's because we feed next level. Look, you want to try it? 21 days is all it'll take. Take the 21-day challenge. You've tried the rest of them. Now let's try the best. Next level, made right here in America, right in Mount Pleasant, Texas. Give it a whirl. If you're wondering where you find it, you can find it online. You can most likely at any co-op you've got, but you can also find it at Walmart. And just because it's available at Walmart doesn't mean it's cheap, y'all. Like, they have the best of the best in Walmart. So check them out. 21-day challenge from Next Level. We're gonna put young Josie up, let her have some rest. But we'll see y'all next time for another update on just how our little girl is doing. We're out.